Mark Cameron wants to wait till WrestleMania 2, but someone's got to give Kurt Angle medical attention.
I mean, despite the save by Abyss, Angle took more than a share of... Wait, what's this? Cena looking for Jackpot.
Yeah, Cena, very. The referee says, John, don't do it.
Well, up next is our main event. Of course, we mentioned it before. Enemies have become partners. Bobby Lashley is going to partner up with his WrestleMania opponent, Alberto Del Rio. They're going to take on The Undertaker and Goldberg, who are also WrestleMania 2 opponents.
Question is, can these two teams get along?
We've heard from both Bobby Lashley and The Undertaker that, basically warning their opponents that, tonight we have, if you break trust at any point tonight, you're going to pay for it at WrestleMania 2. The question is, did that message get received?
Bobby Lashley's just been so impressive, even after losing the Intercontinental Championship. This man just continues to, he's a main eventer waiting to happen.
I mean, this whole thing is pretty much just, I think Bobby Lashley is just looking to stand up for all of the little guys, so to say, that Alberto Del Rio has made his targets. Alberto Del Rio really hasn't done anything to impress me, and it's because he's not really, he's not really accepting all comers. He's picking the smallest opponents and having them and picking on them. Rey Mysterio, of course, has been his biggest target since his debut.
Sin Cara as well.
That's right, and Bobby Lashley, came out last Smackdown and said, pick on somebody your own size, fight me. And so now of course that's going to be official at WrestleMania 2, but again tonight they do have to force themselves to work together. This card really doesn't seem to give a shit about this guy.
I was just about to point that out. Anyway, I want to make this short announcement as Goldberg makes his way out. Due to my actions on this past Raw, I have filed a restraining order on Stone Cold Steve Austin, so he cannot touch me unless he's provoked by me, unless I touch him.
You stick your nose in that business, and this is how you respond?
Well, I never put my hands on Stone Cold though. The Miz did.
I'm just, you know what? So when I don't think you can get any more of a slime ball, you surprise me. You really do. You just continue to surprise me with your actions. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I've known you long enough that this stuff has become a regular occurrence. Again, I don't want to take anything away from Goldberg. Of course, Goldberg is coming out because he's going to team up with his WrestleMania 2 opponent. The Undertaker is easily one of the toughest opponents that The Undertaker is going to have going into WrestleMania.
That's correct. And the question is, a lot of fans on the WEDF forums are actually saying Goldberg is going to end the streak.
You can feel it.
Here he is, the last outlaw.
The Undertaker, of course. The Undertaker, in the back of his mind, is constantly thinking about. We mentioned it before, the toughest opponent that he's faced to date when it comes to this illustrious streak, Goldberg, and he's gonna team up with him. You mentioned it before. People people out on the WEDF forums have actually been saying that, you know, if there's anybody out there that is going to end the streak, Goldberg could be the guy. We can possibly witness one of the most devastating, one of the most historic moments in professional wrestling history at WrestleMania 2.
It'll be one hell of a match. I can't wait to see it. I also can't wait to see The Miz take on Stone Cold at WrestleMania 2. There's so many huge matches to work.
I mean, I know you're talking about WrestleMania 2. I just want to go say, like, if you look in the eyes of Bobby Lashley, he really just does not seem to fear what he's about to go up against.
Alberto Del Rio, on the other hand, you can tell he has some goosebumps.
Alberto Del Rio is not much of a, you know, he's not really a fighter per se. So, but I mean, I gotta hate him about Lashley. He is going into this with complete confidence. He doesn't seem to be scared. I mean, look at him. He is just focused. He's staring dead into the eyes of the last outlaw, the dead man. Look at that. Undertaker just staring at him. But this is going to start off with Goldberg and Lashley.
These two have had some big-time battles in the past. Remember, Batista, Goldberg, Lashley, and Lesnar, that fatal four-way.
Actually, I do remember that.
It dragged on forever.
Both of these men could have.
But these two men have had tremendous battles. Lashley, back in the day, had this tremendous mean streak. He said he could beat anyone. And then Goldberg said, "You're next." And that was at Last Resort 2010. And then these two had a tremendous battle. I believe there was One Night Stand when Goldberg made his debut. It was the Last Resort when these two had that big-time battle. Then Lashley and Lesnar.
And I mean, this is one of those. This is a really interesting matchup you have going on right here. You know, the most devastating thing about Lashley, despite the wait. Oh wow.
Oh. But look at Lashley take. Wow.
Wow, just taking out Undertaker in the process of working on Goldberg. But I was gonna say, one of the things that's so devastating about Lashley is that, despite how big he is very technically sound.
He's very fast, too. Look at the Undertaker. This is what I've been wanting to see. Undertaker and Lashley.
The Undertaker is just working on the arm.
Maybe it's setting up for some old school.
Look at the strength of Undertaker.
Anyway, as for Stone Cold, I'm going to talk to that on the next episode of Raw. I'm not going to talk about it tonight since we have this huge match going on between Lashley and Del Rio and Undertaker and Goldberg. You see Del Rio just not moving on the apron.
I mean, this is one of those situations where, you gotta wonder, who can you trust? And I really do love the matchup between the situation that we have going on right here. But again, the question is, who can you trust? And whoa!
Oh, what?
Del Rio forcing himself in the match. Perhaps
that's not a good idea going strike for strike against the best pure striker in the game, the Undertaker. Bad mistake by Del Rio.
And look at him just using his shoulder to knock him down.
Softening him up for the possible old school.
And working on the shoulder and the arm.
And here we go.
Uh-oh. Del Rio is in a bad place. But Lashley, look at Lashley.
Trying to get involved here.
The ref is trying to count him. He only has 5 seconds. Oh, wow.
But Del Rio, maybe some teamwork there. I'm surprised.
Maybe that was a strategic move by Lashley. He knew that if he gave Del Rio the time, he could get back up. And look at this. I am just being shocked. The teamwork tonight has been astounding. Del Rio has to get himself back out the ring, and just look at the raw strength of Bobby Lashley. He goes for the cover. This could be it, but not
Bobby
even more.
Lashley's some guys like Randy Orton. I mean, he's at one point actually semi-retired Batista, pinning him.
I mean, Lashley has had quite the career here.
I mean, he's a main event waiting to happen. Who knows, maybe by next WrestleMania, he'll be main eventing WrestleMania 3, I mean. Oh, he almost won that Kurt Angle to the limit at No Way Out in the Elimination Chamber. Well, Undertaker
just
back.
The strikes of the Undertaker.
Well, look at Lashley overpowering the Undertaker.
Belly-to-belly suplex. But, oh, it looked like Undertaker tried to get up.
One, oh. Del Rio.
Again,
oh,
wow.
Del Rio getting involved again.
And again, the teamwork between these two. Lashley just taking both of these men out, but should have been focused on the Undertaker.
Yeah, bad mistake there. And a big boot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Undertaker getting a clothesline. Striking at will. Oh, there goes Del Rio.
Look at that. Like he might be thinking a tag, and he looks like he's going to tag in Goldberg.
And a double flapjack.
Not a good position for Lashley to be in.
Power swoop again. Go! Oh, Lashley ducks. Lashley's still impressive. He's
continuing to fight at 100%.
A scoop slam.
Nothing fancy about it, but it gets the job done. And
look at the power to lifting Goldberg. Spine buster. Wait.
Oh, what?
He's wanting to make a tag. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What? This is exactly what I feared. I knew this would happen.
Undertaker, the fresh man now. Lashley dazed.
He's not able to make a tag because his partner doesn't want to tag him in.
Uh-oh. Undertaker single and DDT.
Looks like he's...
Look at Del Rio just sitting on the outside.
He's moving. I think he's going to leave. I think he's going to leave him. Yeah, he's going to walk away.
Choke slam.
He's going to put an exclamation point on this, but Del Rio was just watching. Perhaps he was leaving the trap for him by making him think he could trust him, but Tombstone Power Driver is another story. He's starting to leave.
He's just looking to taunt Lashley. And it's over.
Undertaker gets the pin, and Goldberg and he walk away with the win, but I think the real winner here is Alberto Del Rio.
Very strategic.
I mean, it almost looked like they were going to work together. They were going to be a surprising pair, but
Del Rio showing his true colors, but very smart though, weakening Bobby Lashley.
Perhaps the plan all along was to gain his trust, only to leave him to dry. Oh man, look at this.
Oh my. Wait, whoa!
Whoa, what?
John Cena about got ran over. Well, this concludes Smackdown. Oh, who did that?